Alrighty, chat, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's check in on the fertilizing. It's getting there. Oh, this field's gonna be... Oh boy. So much to do here. That's okay. Alright, we haven't fertilized both those yet, correct? Correct? I think so. I do believe so. I got stuck. That's okay. What is the AI destination mod? It's called Auto Drive. It's an awesome mod. Highly recommend it. Very, very good mod. Gotta get those fields for this jet. We need to get them done. We need a tractor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This one will work. Get above. Yep. Auto Drive. Auto Drive is an awesome mod. Basically, point A to point B kind of stuff with trucks, tractors, whatever you got. It can also unload combines on the go. Stan, we only run the precision. Yeah, I like it. We always run it. It is a constant on the farm for us. Me. I like it a lot. You betcha. You betcha. Oh, buddy. I'm driving here. That's a herbicide too. Are we out of fertilizer? May not have any more fertilizer. I don't think there's going to be anything here as well.
Bero 313 cheered Dex 100. Plan is for you to do an outside pass. Horse drills will start south Possess, you start north WJD.
Okay. Auto Drive's not in the mod hub. I'm a keyboard and mouse farmer. I am a keyboard and mouse farmer. Bear thanks to the bits. Yeah, I'm a keyboard and mouse farmer, and Auto Drive is not in the mod hub. You have to get it from the GitHub. It is a separate. There it is in chat. There you go. And it's only for PC, yeah. Definitely only for PC. Okay, that's being done by that one. I'll go to the other field. Okay, you are on PC. I got you. To grow grass? With grass, all you would do is plant it. The big thing with grass, the big thing with grass is on your growth map where it says, you know, ready to harvest. The orange, you actually need to fast time one more day, in-game day. All right, because grass, yes, is ready to harvest on the first day, but it's not actually ready to harvest on the first day. It is, but you get like a huge yield bump if you go to the second day. So yeah, grass, you always want to mow that second day. You don't do it on the first day, basically. Something's wrong with my auto rate, by the way. There it goes. Much better. Okay. Much better. Oh, yeah. We do make silage, yeah. We are currently feeding 800 cows. So yes, we do have silage that we make. Yeah. So Stan, you could look at the maps, but honestly, if you're confused about what needs what, just go out in the field and just look at the bottom right menu. It tells you. When you fast forward, it goes to the next month. So you probably have your game set to 1 day months, meaning one in-game day counts as 1 month. Yeah. Montana Wolfman, all that means, so you can use a roller, and you can roll. It's typically after seeding, directly after seeding, before the crop comes up. In real life, it helps with seed to soil contact and eliminating rocks. In the game, it can also eliminate stones if you have field stones on, the smaller stones, not the big ones. And then it gives you a 2.5% yield bonus when you roll. So, but you can use a roller out of the roller category, which is right here on the left side. So it'd be one of these two guys here, unless you go get a modded one. But yeah, that's what that is. So, Stan, you have to use a sprayer that has the see and spray, or the spot spray technology, whatever you want to call it. So it comes with the Precision, comes with that John Deere, and that has it, and usually that's our starter one. And then none of the in-game sprayers have it. So you have to, if you want to go spraying for like fertilizer, like I'm doing right now, this is obviously a modded sprayer. But it has the spot spray or see and spray technology. So that's why it's pulsating and turning on and turning off and not actually spraying the whole field, you know? So yeah. Gonna get the cheap one you broke. That's a good idea. Good idea to start with, yeah. So yeah, you gotta look for, if you're gonna download modded ones, you gotta make sure they have the see and spray. Or spot spray, whatever it's called. One of them two things. And then, or use the John Deere that comes with Precision. Because technically I'm fertilizing right now, and like, you know, you can't see it because I'm going too fast, but it will do like the pulsating where it turns on, turns off and stuff. But this particular sprayer goes a little faster than, so you can kind of see the animation there until I get going too fast, and then it'll kind of not work as well as it should. So too much for the game to keep up with. So yeah. And then, you know, lime is basically dependent on your soil type, and then your fertilizers depending on what you plant and your soil type. So for instance, if you plant corn, you know, for all types of soil, it's going to need at least some fertilizer. Now, based on your soil, it's going to need either more or less fertilizer. But corn is always going to need fertilizer, right? Now, if you plant soybeans, soybeans don't use nitrogen. And that's the only fertilizer we have in this game is nitrogen. We don't have any like potash or phosphorus or any of that kind of stuff. We just have nitrogen, right? So if we plant soybeans, we don't fertilize at all. But if we plant corn, it's a lot of fertilizer. And you'll see that in a few minutes when we get planting in our next field. Because we're going to plant corn and it needs all the fertilizer. So it'll be pretty awesome here in a minute. But right now we're just fertilizing some sunflowers. I like to get it done before they grow. We technically don't have to. You could technically come in here with something with skinny tires. I think that sprayer counts. Skinny tires and fertilize into standing crop, but we typically don't do that. Nothing wrong with it. We just don't do it. So yeah, Precision is a little overwhelming, but really at the end of the day with Precision, it just makes it more realistic. And to me, you end up using less herbicide, less fertilizer, less seed, less lime, because it's all precision. Like, it doesn't just, like, when you fertilize in base game, you put down a set amount of fertilizer and that's that, right? But in here, it's variable rate. And so I feel like you use less. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah. Base game farm sim, you have to fertilize twice. Yeah, and in here it's one time. If you do it with a planter when you're planting, cool. If you want to spread it on after you plant, cool. If you want to spray it on like we're doing now, cool. But you always want to fertilize either during or after planting, because it's based on what you plant, how much fertilizer you need. Now, if you get into having cows and stuff, if you want to get that adventurous, you know, you can put down manure, which counts as kind of a base layer of fertilizer. Now, I'd only do that on fields where you're going to be planting something like corn, which uses a lot of nitrogen, right? So you can put down a base layer of manure, slurry or solid, manure, whatever, slurry, whatever you want to call it, right? And then when you plant, you either do your fertilization with the planter or right after to kind of bring it up to that max level where corn's going to be happy. So currently we're not spreading any of our manure or slurry. It's all just being sold. But we could buy equipment and do that eventually. We'll see though. Grapes. Yeah, precision I don't think works like at all with grapes and olives. I wouldn't. If I was gonna do like a grape and olive map, I probably wouldn't run precision, to be honest. But that's just me. But we don't do grapes and olives around here. We don't do them. Oh. No, thank you. Not my cup of tea. Oh, you're good. Yeah, still have to fertilize twice. Yeah, because precision doesn't really... Yeah. Got it. Got it. Got ourselves a tornado watch for a whole bunch of people. Alright, that's fun. Alright, so now we'll need to turn around. Now that we fast timed today and everything's growing, we need to turn around and spray those fields again. But this time it's for weeds. And we'll get to that whenever. We're going to jump down here. I'm going to jump into this tractor and got to do some fill-ups first. Gotta fill it up. You betcha. Montana, I grew up around a farm. My dad grew up on a farm. My grandpa grew up, or not my grandpa. I grew up going to the farm. A lot, if that makes sense. The problem is that I can't tell what hopper this is on and if there's seed in the hopper. I'm sure there is. I can't tell. But yeah, I grew up going around my grandpa's farm a lot, and my dad still owns some of it. He still owns like 5 acres of the farm that he grew up on. So when I say like, oh, we're going to the farm, or we were at the farm, or whatever, that's what I'm talking about. It's not an active like farm these days, but we do grow about an acre of pumpkins. So that's about all we do nowadays. So that's the study I'm looking for, chat. It's here somewhere. That one, right? Yeah. Don't need your HUD to open with right click on a semi truck, right? There we go. That should be it right there. Yep. So yeah, basically I grew up around a farm and stuff, and going to the farm all the time, and I used to hang out with my grandpa a lot when he was alive. Grew up on a ranch and retired to a ranch. All right. Asphalt jungle and everything. That's all good, man. It's all good. Everybody's welcome here, you know? Everybody's welcome here. If nothing else, I think it's really cool that you know, I do have some knowledge about farming and stuff, and I get to share that, you know? Like when somebody new, and I'm not saying I know everything, don't take it like that, but when somebody new comes around the farm, and you oughta, they get the full tour. You want to go inside a grain bin? You want to, you know, I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do everything. I don't care. You betcha. One way to fill the fertilizer, what, with a tanker? And, well, I wasn't trying to run it over. I don't know why this won't, I cannot fill off this tank right now. Wait, does it not fill on this side? Maybe it's the side of the thing. Hang on. Can't fill my tractor. The pumps and hoses? Yeah. Alright, this should... I can't fill up. It doesn't matter what I have selected, by the way. I know somebody's gonna say, oh, you didn't change it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Does this not fill off of this, Wait. I don't have to open them, do I? No. No. I don't have to do that. I don't think I have to open the covers. Maybe it remapped the controls. Well, it does say X to unfold. What are we unfolding? No, I've not had this problem with this before. I don't know. I guess I just don't get fertilizer. Okay. Whatever. Got my tanks on for no reason. I mean, they look, but I guess we're not going to run them, huh? I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. We'll probably end up spraying the field anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's odd, though. They're one-use tanks that need to be jettisoned to infinity and beyond. I probably just need to get that other tanker over here. I was hoping that one was going to work because it looks cool. But apparently that's a no-go. So yeah. Must be a no-go. That's fine, I guess, right? Yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever, chat. It does look cool, though. You betcha. Really need to learn how to use GPS. Do you have it on a tractor in front of you? And I would be happy to walk you through it, and you can set it up as I'm setting it up, and bada bing, bada boom. You betcha. Dan, what do you need on 35 setup? What's wrong with 35? Because GPS is actually pretty darn simple. Especially, yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, he wants to figure it out. Yeah, that's true, but I'm live. I can help people right now in person, right here. But I don't mind. I gotta set up my GPS anyway, so. Well, I can. I don't have to. Not yet. You know, it's fine. It's good. It's good either way. Yeah. Love to see one planter has seed and one planter, or one planter has fertilizer and one planter doesn't. So like. Oh. It's so good. No, that's Tom's job, not mine, Dan. So right now I'm fertilizing while we're planting. We will run out of fertilizer, but we'll still have seeds. So we'll probably just keep fertilizing or keep planting. Kind of like what's going on here, because you can see part of the field is fertilized and part of it's not here where the guys are planting. So apparently one of their seeders has fertilizer and one doesn't, which is fine, whatever. Gonna be annoying. But typically we don't fertilize when we seed, we fertilize after we seed. If that makes sense. That's typically what we do. You can do it either way, it doesn't matter. If you do it with the seeder, you end up having to stop a lot more often to fill up. Hence why I was hoping to get my tanks working, but apparently they don't like that, they don't like that trailer that's over there, so. Could go get the other trailer, I guess, too, couldn't I? I think it's sitting. No. I don't know where that other trailer is currently. Just. Oh, that's the grass farm. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Because as you guys can tell, I was full seed and fertilizer, both on my planter. And I'm down to 65% fertilizer and 88% seed. So I can seed a lot farther than I can fertilize. Plus, if we look on our precision map here, we're going from like, you know, a 0 or a 20. We're going all the way up basically to 180, 200, depending on your soil. So we're chewing through the fertilizer right now, basically. But like I said, it doesn't matter if you fertilize when you plant or after with precision. You can do it either way. I want to unhook my planter. I can't unhook my planter. Maybe that's why things are broken. I can't lift my seeders. I gotta try to unhook it all and fix it all. Soybeans is what you should start farming. Soybeans. Definitely soybeans. Harry, it's going. How are you doing? What's poppin'? Alright, GPS not on this edge either. Okay. At some point, I couldn't even switch to my seeder, so I was really, I don't know what's going on. This tractor, I swear, has some issues, but it's a good tractor, which just has some quirks about it. Definitely has some quirks about it. That's okay. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm totally going to plant north-south, okay? Because that seems like a efficiency. Oh wait, that's only when we spray. We spray two different directions. My bad. My bad. Gearing up for the hurricane. You're in the direct path as of now. Uh-oh. Isn't that like a really bad hurricane? Like Cat 5, right? That could be a problem. would be a problemo. Wowzers. Well, I hope it doesn't hit you guys too bad and you do okay through it, you know? Be fine. When's that hitting, like, out this, not, I was gonna say out this way. You know, them Mississippi River hurricanes, you know? Yeah. Cat 5 should be a 1 or 2 by the time it gets. Hopefully. I got you. Okay. No, this is okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I get it. It only has gust of 200 miles an hour. Gosh, that's it. Wait. By the way, Chad, I'm going to turn around. I'm only going to use a little tiny bit of my planner going back across the field, but it'll sync up my GPS, so I know it's going to look weird. Just bear with me, chat. It's you late Thursday, early Friday. Yeah, it's going to hit a bunch of stuff down there, yeah. Hopefully it changes our weather pattern here and it quits raining in Iowa. As it's raining in Iowa right now and there's a tornado watch for a bunch of Iowa, but you know, whatever. Oh gosh. You know, I haven't checked the river forecast yet today. Maybe I should do that, huh? Probably should. Let's see, I can check it on my phone. Well, how about that Outbreak game, huh? You guys check that out at all? I watched a YouTube video about it. It does not... It looks like it has potential. NASCAR's coming to Chicago. Probably, Sean, yeah. Probably. Dude, that one looks good. The problem is when these rivers go up and then they just kind of stay there. You know what I mean? That's when it becomes a problem. River goes up, river goes down, that's fine. When they just stay there and, like, yeah. I have played Farm Sim with a wheel. It's been a long time. But I have, yes. I sure have. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. I saw it the other day. I laughed at it. Don't worry. But yes, I have played Farm Sim with a wheel. Back in the day, I had one of them there. Farming heavy equipment bundle wheel things. Like the first one they came out with when it was still SciTech or whatever. I had one of them way long time ago. And I basically used it until it wore out. So, yeah. Travis, you're a PS5 controller guy. I got you. I got you. I'll get. You want the Logitech one so bad? Alright. I don't know about the new one, but the old one was kind of cheesy. I'll tell you that much. But the new one I think is better. I could be wrong, but that old one was definitely a little bit on the cheesy side. Well, it's so nice pulling under the spout. When the light turns green, you just stop moving. You know, it's kind of nice, Jeff. Kind of nice. Let's try this again. Oh, we can't fill. I don't know why it won't let me. That tanker and these tanks, well, do not like each other. which is fine. It's but we can fill up our planner, so we're good. Just need to know for next time. We probably need our other. We have another tanker. We have another tanker mod. Probably just need to use that. We're already out of sunflowers. Jeez. Guess we need to plant a lot more, huh? Guess we need to plant a lot more. They tried already, Jeff. Well, what do we have? $900,000, so we can buy pretty much no land. Well, we'll just have to make do with what we have, right? 8 and 9. We could buy 8 and 9, but like they're tiny. We need to buy like a 36 or something, right? Need $4 million, okay? I need $4 million, chat. With like not selling any crop right now because we don't have any crop to sell, so that's fun, right? And we planted stuff we're gonna make money off of eventually. The sugar cane and the sugar beets both. Eventually. Right, that's okay. It'll buff. Well, I could buy a field, but like not one I want. Does the bakery need eggs? I assume so, but we don't have the bakery yet. I think does the dairy need eggs? I think I need to change that actually. Not sure. Not sure. Looks like it's time to sell the rainy day fund. The problem is the rainy day fund was already sold. So. Yeah. Oh, we do have clothes to sell, yeah. True, technically we do. Yeah. I still think we need... There shouldn't be any wool in these. I think we need another tailor or spinnery. And honestly, I think we need more tailor shops too, but... To me, we shouldn't have any extra up here. But that's just me. Dan, we'll catch you. Have a good one. Okay, so what was I looking at before? Okay, that does not need eggs. The problem is, so we've got different stuff, right, guys? We're not using like the base game. So our dairy technically needs eggs. And it holds 1 million. And it needs honey. Again, holds 1 million. I guess that was changed to distributed. Because there's honey there now. Although the honey we might want to do via trailer. Because it's just going to put a ton of honey in there and it's just going to sit. Like we could still make money off our honey. Or we just let it fill up to 1 million and be done with it. I guess that could work too. That's probably what we'll do. But you do have to remember we have modded factories because we're on a Stevie map. So we have some different things, you know. Different things. All right. Have a good day. Oh, man. All right. Haven't had one of those in a while, Chad, have we? I'm not getting canceled today. I wasn't going to say it. Don't worry, chat. Not today, chat. Not today. Speaking of that other trailer, Jeff, if I knew where it was, I would go fetch it real fast, but I don't actually know where it is right now. It should be over at the cow's butt. At the same time, I don't know where it is. Yeah. I don't know where it is. Who is the person you haven't? That's not a real name. If you say that name fast, you're going to say a very inappropriate word. And I'll get canceled for saying that word. It's not a real name. It's you put two words together and it sounds like something else, right? Yeah. So figure it out in your head, like, right? It's in a, I can't say it all. Yeah. I'd get in trouble, you know? Just saying. So yeah. It's like Seymour. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Ah, you're good. You're good. So it's not a real person. They're obviously just going around trolling, trying to get people to say, you know, the N-word is what it is. So yeah. I mean, I don't really do shout-outs here anyway. I play, especially not when they make me say, you know, the N-word. So yeah. Just say it. We don't do that around here. Yeah. All right. Might as well, Sean. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get somebody banned today. I feel like choosing violence. Why not, Sean? Yep. I choose violence. Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, I don't even have to change tanks or anything. I just hit R and it works. So we'll know that. We'll yep. Noted for next time. Now the interesting thing is though, I think I do have to get this other tank like closer. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it working. How does auto drive work? Carefully. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that's good. I'm chilling. Cause now it's my cedar. So auto drive, there's two ways to go about auto drive. There's the hard way, which is you take a map and you have to set up a whole road network. And what I mean by road network is all these blue lines that you see around the fields, all the green lines, there's some brown lines, all these markers, all that across the entire map. Okay, that's your auto drive road network. Okay. So you can set that all up, right? Tons of work, right? I personally wouldn't do it. So what we do is we go to the auto drive guy on YouTube, !AD in the chat, and he sets up the road network, and then you can download a file from him and you can put it into your save game, and then you have the entire road network. Plus, you have all these categories over here because all those little waypoints are little points where you can send stuff. So you have all these different categories. You open all of them up. There's every field, everything. So he does all the hard work for you. Am I Queso's brother because I have the same beard? No. No, I'm not. But if he wants to send some viewers my way, I'd be cool with that, you know? Just saying. I would be cool with it. But, yeah, so we just use the auto drive guy. We just use his config files. And then basically you can set up different things here with auto drive. So like pick up and deliver. So you say, I want to pick up from field 35. I want to take it to the main homestead, to the main silo, unload. And then I want to haul, in this case it'd be seed or fertilizer because my cedar. Basically is what you do, right? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. That's okay. All right. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. How's it going? But, yeah, so that's kind of how you use auto drive. And then you can also have it just, if you want something just to drive to a certain place, you can use it for that, which is what I use to get this tractor down here. Pick up and deliver, you can have it just deliver. So if I have just a trailer at a field and I want to take it to whatever, I can do that too. Okay, thank you, Sean. If you want to fill up from a place, you can have it do that too. So for instance, I could have this seeder set up when the seeder gets empty. I can have it drive to the homestead and refill. Now I have to have it on course play in the field to actually go back and forth, but yeah, I can have it empty a combine as well. So if you have like a tractor with a wagon, you could have it empty your combine and then drive it to your homestead to put it in a bin or to sell it. There's a lot of different things. Right now we're planting corn. That's not what I meant to do, Sean. Oh, we can just whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. How do you enable the UI? That is going to be Alt, and number pad 0 is how you open the UI. Or auto drive. But I would highly recommend going to the auto drive guy and finding a config for your particular map. Oh yeah. Betcha. Sean, what do you think? John? Sean, what do we think? I think, Sean, that one of these is probably gonna happen, you know? That's what I think is gonna happen. But hey, what do I know? No, it is easy to learn, Jeff, yeah. But just for somebody jumping in, I'd say it's almost better to use a config, right? Maybe not. I don't know. They don't see the comment either, Sean. Gosh. But, I don't know. Auto drives, there's a lot to it, but at the same time, it's pretty simple, yeah, like Jeff said. And, you know, Jeff is fairly new to the PC world. So he, like, just went through, like, learning all this stuff, so. Yeah. Wait. Cultivating after seed. You don't. Huh? Your seeders and harvesters are faster than. Yeah, you could run 2. You can always hire one. Yeah, you can always run 2. I think you meant after planting. I'm like, you know, you're just wasting that crop, right? You're literally just throwing the crop in the garbage if you do that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you want to run two, I mean, yeah, you can always hit the H button to hire one. You definitely can. Man, imagine leaving a skipper at the end of the field. Imagine not lowering your seater soon enough and leaving a skipper. Man, that's tough, chat. That's tough, you know? That's real tough. So, yeah. I can see that, Jeff, yeah. That is also true, yeah. If you get the right seeder, you don't have to cultivate. I betcha. You're a one-person show. I gotcha. Yeah, eventually upgrade to a seeder where you don't need to what's it called? Cultivate. Just direct seed, direct drill. Although personally, I like working dirt, but we don't really work a lot of dirt. We will have to work this field because this is corn. We have our plowing turned on after corn, and we'll have to work 18 because that's whatever it's called. That's a sugar beet. So, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? Cultivator. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I would just give them more time to work, yeah. Run trucks and things on their way. I gotcha. Gotcha. You know, the beautiful part of Farm Sim is everybody can play however they want, right? Just saying, however you want to play, that's how you can play. Which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Pretty darn cool, man. Oh yeah. Feel like I'm about to get run over. And imagine leaving skippers everywhere, huh, chat? Imagine. Can only imagine. Miss Walker, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing today? Yeah, you could use courseplay too. Yeah, bet. Gaming glass. I don't even know what that is, but sounds cool. A sprinter van. Yeah, so like what I'm doing right now is direct seeding. So I don't have to work the dirt. Yeah, there are seeders that will direct seed, yeah. Of course, they don't have it. Gotcha. Yep, courseplay and auto drive, you betcha. Betcha. They're awesome mods together. Awesome together. All right, chat, that is going to be planting for this go around. Very nice. You'll get there in time. You'll get there. You know, here's the way that I like to look at it. You know, you deal with the not so fun equipment all the time, right? And then when you get the really good, the fun stuff, it just makes you appreciate it more, you know? Yeah. 6:30 Eastern. I gotcha. He was in chat before, but he's not like actively here now. But it's all good. We're chilling. Literally, it's kind of cold in here. Well, I can't say that. You guys are going to get mad at me. Ask me if I care. The answer is no. The answer is definitely not. Might as well grab some more while I'm here. That's the balancing act you run into. Yeah, it's like, man, I have this big combine, but I can barely turn it around in my field. Or it's, I have this tiny combine and this giant field. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's the balancing act. See, I don't mind putting the time in. It depends. I rather have more land because land's going to pay for itself faster than a combine will, at least in my opinion. But you know, everybody plays how they want to play. So. It's so enjoyable. It is, right? It's such a good game. Yep, there is always something else to do and something else to buy, you betcha. Yep, exactly. So yep, definitely get you a seater where you can direct seat eventually. It is nice. But, you know, it all takes money and it all takes time and you betcha. You betcha. The Elm Creek Wolves. Huh? Alright, the Elm Creek Wolves. I didn't know that was their name. We are on Elm Creek 4X by Stevie, so it's Elm Creek and then it's pushed out to a 4X map. So, but like base game Elm Creek and then just bigger. Which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. I like it. I like it a lot. This is actually my second time playing this map. So. Second time playing the map. You cannot import an existing save to larger map now. Sean, I don't know. I don't know. Dream of a day where you own the whole map. You'll get there. Because it's like, it's, you know, honestly, a farm sim map is basically like the snowball effect, right? So like when you get going, it's hard. You're barely scraping by, but the more land you have, the more equipment you have, the more money you make. Yeah. Give yourself money to get... Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. You can't stop using auto drive, but you like to use it to make your own routes. That's fine. That's awesome. Yep, we use auto drive all the time. I love auto drive. Auto drive is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's such a fun thing to use. If you ask me, 11 grand on the cedar. Ouch. Auto drive is great. Yeah, see, I don't really, I mean, I will make my own routes and stuff. It's not the part of auto drive I enjoy. So. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? You went over on nitrogen. How did you accomplish that? Did you put it to manual instead of auto? Or did you fertilize before planting? I don't know. I wonder. If you fertilize either when you're planting or after planting, you can't go over. Yeah. Fertilize twice. What did you fertilize with? Boy, auto saves are real. Manual saves or something. Oh. Doesn't fit the door anymore. Because if you fertilize with like a sprayer, it shouldn't spray the field. Although, actually, if you had a non-precision one, it probably will. To be honest. Fireworks outside, hello. The bomb's bursting in air. Oh boy. I also changed the track sense. Does that matter? No, that's a separate mod. And this is a separate mod. You can put a sprayer on that too. They're both in the mod hub though. They're both in the mod hub. Oh. Oh. So if you're going to do manure, solid or liquid, in my opinion, do that before you plant, but you're going to be careful and only do that on crops that require nitrogen. Not all crops on precision require nitrogen fertilizer. So corn's a good one to put down manure or slurry first. Wheat's really good. Rye, or not rye, that's not a base game one. Barley would be okay. But mostly wheat. Wheat's gonna be a really, or wheat and corn are gonna be really good ones. You can see here, so like technically sugar beets would have been good. Sugar cane would have been good because they're all high nitrogen consumers basically. So, but yeah, not all crops require nitrogen, so you do have to be kind of somewhat cautious on the nitrogen, yeah. So, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing for sure. Oh, no, definitely. Hey, I had to learn it all too, so. I had to learn it all one day too, so it's all good. Don't take it as like I'm trying to tell you what to do or that I'm trying to be like the know-it-all, because that's couldn't be further from the truth, especially the know-it-all. I can't stand know-it-alls. I don't ever want to come off as a know-it-all. If I am, please get a hold of Zach. Our mod Zach can dunk, and tell him to come to my house and slap me, because he knows where I live. He lives in the same town as I do. And I'm not even joking about that. So if I ever come off as a know-it-all, get a hold of Zach can dunk and tell him to come slap me. All right? And I'm not even joking. Oh, man. The only thing you've learned is 6 decades is what you don't know. That's all good. It's all good. The sun left. I just think it's cool that you're, you know, messing with precision and stuff. That's awesome. Looking to get into animals? Probably sheep or chickens are going to be your two easy ones to start with. Yeah. Yeah, usually chickens or sheep. We actually need to get chickens on this map at some point. I say 6 or so hours. That might hurt left. I'll do that. Okay, so we're waiting. The boys are rolling the field, so we got a little time to kill here. So I think park this over here in the weeds somewhere. Actually, park this back there. Got to be mindful of auto drive when we park stuff here. Like that truck is possibly an issue parked right there, so got to be mindful of that. Got to be mindful of that stuff. Cattle cake, that would be cool. You had to bring one of them back. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna park this tank over here because there's no auto drive back here in this corner. And like I said, we got to be conscious of that because we are going to be using this homestead here. Most likely on auto drive. So actually, like that tractor, that's a no-go for the record. What are we getting an alert about, chat? Okay. Nothing I need to worry about right now. I'm back on the charger, chat. You don't get it right, your cattle won't be able to wait. That would be interesting, yeah. That would be very interesting. That's not what I wanted to look at. This page here. I want to look at this. Need sunflowers, but we're out of sunflowers. We can go ahead and empty it though. That would be interesting though. Yeah, they could definitely expand a lot on the cattle side of it, but I feel like they focus more on the dairy side because, you know, we can't have a slaughterhouse, so yeah, can't do that. Can't have the slaughterhouse, so yeah, that is a no-go. All right, get this emptied out at least with our awesome gravel trailer, as everybody likes to call it. I think they're great, personally. I enjoy them. Is this not full? This outside part might be full, actually. Is this full? Must be full. It's not. Okay. That's good. We're putting mineral away then. The weed status. Are you talking about the weed that's outside my house, Oboats? Is that what you're talking about? Because no, it's still there. I was gonna cut it down and I didn't, so. A processing facility. That would be nice, yeah. No, Bells, we were barely home Sunday. I was gonna cut it down and then we spent like, Dad and I had talked about like going to that anniversary party and basically kind of just like going in, saying hi, grabbing something to eat, and then just like leaving. But he proceeded to sit down out on the back deck at the house we were at and sat there and talked for like 3 hours. So yeah, no stinger on the back. It's not a gravel trailer. Oh, well then you tell everybody, because that's what everybody calls this trailer, is a gravel trailer. So I don't know why I just did a loop. I want to grab some silage for the cows. I didn't need to go anywhere, technically. But that's okay. We have manure in here. Or is that picking it up from over there? There might be, this bin might just be a little too close to that cow barn. It's kind of, the numbers are kind of bleeding over a little bit, so it'll buff. It will definitely buff. Oh yeah. Like when you go look at the cow barn, when you actually like get out, some of the numbers are very exaggerated because they're coming from that bin. So kind of a bit of a problem, but not really. It'll be fine. I kind of didn't think it would take that whole truckload. Holy cow. Can't put more back in the pile if there's some in the truck. So we need to sell everything point down here. Is that what I'm hearing? Probably what I'm hearing. Let's go this way. Plow's always a good one to grab. It's completely unnecessary, by the way. The truck. I don't care. I like it. And remember, it's going to stay this way, otherwise somebody's going to get banned. So, the threat has been made, chat. The threat has been made. Modify my truck. We're going to Ned Stark you. Alright? Just saying. But, that's alright. I guess it's not a threat, it's a promise. Good old Ned Stark, huh? R.I.P. R.I.P. It happens. This is the Volvo from the login DLC, Sean. I like the truck, personally. I really do. I mean, it looks a little goofy, but for basically an in-game truck, it might be the best in-game truck, in my opinion. Just saying. Plus, you know, triple axle and a obnoxiously long chassis for no reason. I'm here for it, you know. That's how I am an ATS. You guys know this. Although I did build a sleeper cab truck. Not a day cab. It's still a triple axle, but it's at least a sleeper now. Wow. I mean, you never know, Sean. I think they know to leave my truck alone. If not, they really should. There's plenty of other equipment they can mess with, you know? Don't touch my truck. Scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, you know? Just like that. Goodness me. Don't touch my truck. So I have to back up and, you know, try some turns twice. Actually, I've been pleasantly surprised with this thing. It hasn't really, like, boogered up too much on auto drive, and I'm kind of surprised by that, you know?
L3FT4D3 at CheerDex100. I know now why you like your truck long. You're compensating for something.
Scoot, I have no idea. Left, I wouldn't say that. I just think it looks cool. And honestly, it annoys you guys, so why wouldn't I want to run it this way, you know? It annoys people. Come on. Why do I run my beacons and hazards in the field? Because it triggers people, and I think it's funny that it triggers people. Just saying. Why do I run the big trucks in ATS? Because it triggers people. And it's funny. I think it's funny that people get so upset about the way somebody else has played a video game. You know? Like, you don't need to, are you mad, bro? Like, what's it matter? I'm gonna assume these weren't filled up for a while, huh? Farmer, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? Travis, exactly. Farmer, thanks for the follow. Exactly. Yeah, because I can. And like, why not? I just think it's funny to trigger people personally a little bit. And that might be like the psychopath in me talking, but like, whatever. You didn't get your afternoon nap in yet? Poor guy. Poor guy. You know what left? I didn't get my afternoon nap either, okay? It'll have to be after dinner for me. Blinkers or numpad 2, beacon is your home key. Is how you turn on that. Numpad 2 and home key on PC. On console, I don't think you can turn on your hazards on console. When's the last time we filled the cows with straw? Because it's just like the bottomless pit here, you know? The bottomless pit we got going on here. But that's okay. Hey chat, did you know if you hit 7 and 8 across tap your keyboard, it'll speed up time and slow down time in your game? 7 goes slower, 8 goes faster. How do you do cows? So we are using effectively it's the biggest cow barn. Okay? The biggest cow barn in the game. And this one has the robot feeder outside. So didn't know that. Let's go. I always get somebody every time I say it that didn't know that. So basically out here we have grass, straw, silage, and then mineral feed goes in that bin on the end. And then you put straw inside for the bedding. And then you have to have manure, a manure heap to get manure out of the barn. And that's it. So you don't actually have to mix any TMR or anything. It does all that for you. At the top of every hour in game, the little robot will run and feed the cows. Oh yeah. Yeah. Huh. So this particular modded one holds 800 cows. Hence why I'm having to haul trailer load after trailer load after trailer load of straw in here. So. It's a bin from Stevie. Comes on the map. So yeah, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's part of the map. We are making our own mineral now, yeah. Hey, this is finally full chat. Hooray. It's about dang time. Yep, we are finally making our own mineral. Mineral is very expensive to purchase, so we are making our own mineral. Our mineral mixer comes with the map, by the way. And it's that one right there. So, yeah. All right, we are finally full down here. Hooray. I could put a little bit of grass in. Fine. Right. Oh, right, you're looking for FC or bales, maybe. All right, so the cows are fine for now. I wouldn't sell it, Scoot, but we are putting a little bit into our storage, yes. The reason I wouldn't sell it is it's heavy on the inputs. It's carrots and potatoes and sunflowers, and right now we're having a sunflower shortage. I mean, there's 72,000, but we're out of sunflowers. So I wouldn't sell the mineral feed personally. I don't think that's something I want to do. All right, I think we can fast time. I think. That truck is really awkwardly parked. Whoever parked that there. Not sure about that one. Very, very awkward. Unpassable. But I want it to be passable. Goodness me. Do. Yeah, I know. Come on. Alright, let's see. Now can we do it? Can we fix it? He says no. Alright, I don't know why. We're done doing field work. But apparently not. So I guess we'll go fix the truck. Because that's a really bad place to park the truck. Throwing that out there. Wow. Well, then let me use my handy dandy 8 button to speed up time. Right. Throttle. Let's go. We do use TeamSpeak, yeah. I'm not in it today, but yes, we do use TeamSpeak. I mean, I'm in it, but I'm not in it. You know what I mean? Oh, that truck down there gets the other trailer. Gets that trailer. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're gonna be. I don't actually know what's gonna pop first, by the way. I don't know what's gonna pop first. I know we're gonna have to spray. 34 or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to spray. I might as well head that way. This is fertilizer. You can change that. Need to change it out. I wish I could dump this right into the silo, but I don't think that works, does it? I don't think that works. I'm gonna try it though. We got time. All this stuff being sent. I don't understand what's going on here with all this. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, wait, is that gonna work, or is it gonna unload it into something else? Well, whatever. Not my problem. That is incredibly slow. Must be using a Dixie cup one at a time, you know? Gosh. It's so slow. What's that harvest? The harvester was at the field. Now it's back up here. I don't question things anymore, chat. I try not to. I try not to. All I know is, man, this is slow. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Welcome on in. Holy Hannah Montana. Y'all, I could go take like a, I was gonna say a smoke break. I don't smoke, but I might have to go take a smoke break or something, you know? Good Lord. Smoking's bad, okay? Don't do it. Okay? Oh my goodness, what eternity later. This thing needs 2 separate tanks, and then we could, like, you know, put herbicide in one and fertilizer in the other, and then, like, choose what you want to do and pitter patter. That would be awesome. Instead of having to switch back and forth all the time, right? How cool would that be? It'd be super neat. Like that John Deere sprayer that Millennial Farmer showed off in his, one of his videos. You betcha. Go have snacks. Snacks. Oh, I forgot to sell clothes. Oh well. or a beer. I have not had alcohol this entire year. I'm not starting today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't had a sip of alcohol this entire year yet. Hi, Zach. All right. It's supposed to be yesterday. They lied. They lied. Still not. Okay. All right, I'm going to spray. That's all I know. You know, a semi-truck with like a low boy would be nice right now. Drive this on there, drive it to the field a whole lot faster. It would be fun. We do have a nice, well, a decent low boy. Maybe not the best low boy, but it's decent. Oh, I forgot to turn my flashy lights on. I'm on the road. Or wait, usually that's when I turn them off and then turn them on when I go in the field. Just to troll everybody. All right, we are going down to the field. There's already a sprayer running, so hopefully, you know, we can go the same direction and actually, you know, be efficient. Will that happen? I doubt it. I doubt it. You never know, though. It could. Stranger things have happened, chat. Stranger things have happened. Right. Chat, I'm going to finish watching Clarkson Farms tonight. And I'm going to play Captain of Industry. By play, I mean I'm going to sit there and watch it dig. Because yes, I'm still trying to excavate down to the bottom of the crater. I haven't been running it much lately, but I am technically still trying to get down to the bottom of the crater. It's a process, let me tell you. Definitely a process. And I'm probably a lot of hours away from actually making it to the bottom of the crater still. Which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah. Don't smack the mother bin. Don't do it. If you were a betting man, chat, which way should I set up my GPS? Because really this field you can go either direction. It's pretty close either direction, to be honest. So there's that. It was planted east-west, but, you know, it's farm sim logic, so that doesn't matter. At all. But, you know. It kind of makes sense to go east-west. But it also makes sense to go north-south. It doesn't really matter. It does not matter. Doing it. We're really doing it, Harry. All right, getting rid of the pesky weeds. Easy for me to say. And then we can go for fast time, and I don't know what's going to be ready first without looking at the thing. We got sugar beets, we have sugar cane, we have corn, and we have sunflowers. So kind of going with the shotgun approach this time. But the sugar cane and the sugar beets are for the sugar mill, which we bought earlier today. And then we have the corn is for silage, and the sunflowers are for making TMR. So none of this is straight up just for selling. And we don't need to worry about the grass today. Most likely. We're not really going through a lot. A little bit, not a lot. But yeah, so we'll see what's ready first. Besides grass. We'll see what else is ready first. Should be interesting though for sure. Might play some GTA tonight too, chat. Played some GTA the other night. I had a lot of fun. The carpet bombing might have been, but anyway, might have been my favorite part. Just saying. Might have enjoyed that. Probably a little more than I should have. But it's been a long time since I've played that, so. Yeah. So we will see what we get into remaining hour and a half of stream or so. I do have to skedoodle at 6. Tonight's John makes dinner night, apparently, so looking forward to that, I guess, or something. Something along those lines. But that's okay. Actually, if I make dinner tonight, then they'll have leftovers for probably Thursday. Usually I make enough for them to have leftovers. Not a big deal. Alright, we are scooting. That's all I know. These modded sprayers, man, going 22 miles an hour. You can sure cover some ground. And because we're using precision, we don't use like any fertilizer, or sorry, herbicide. We use like no herbicide at all. Which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. I like it a lot. You bet. Yeah. Oh, we are sending, Ryan. We are sending it. All of it. That is what we are doing. We are full sending everything. What auger do I suggest? We on this map, the Elmer's is okay, but it's got, I prefer the Demco. Yeah, we have an Elmer's, so we need to probably get rid of it, but the Demco's good. If you're talking modded, I mean, the only real modded one that we do use this thing, is Lizard, and we put that on the back of the forage harvester. It's okay, but it's awkward because the auger's on the wrong side. It's on the opposite side. It's a right hand. So we typically don't use it as like a real auger wagon. We just use it like behind the forage harvester. So, which I assume we're going to be using that here in a few. Or that depends on what crop we have coming up, actually. But yeah. All depends on what crop. But honestly, there's not a lot of good ones like in the mod hub or anything. There's just not. There's a couple in there, but there's nothing great. We had a like a Brent or something, a modded one, and it was not. The hitch was like weird and hit the tracks on the tractor, and I didn't like that one at all. We barely had it and got rid of it. All right, just like that, we are done herbiciding, and might as well just do it this way. Might as well, chat. Be raining. Let's go. Nothing like a good rainstorm to get your, crops out of the ground, right? Or something like that. Realistically in 22, the weather's kind of cheesy, right? We need real weather, and oh, the hot air balloons are still up though. Don't worry. In 25, we need real weather. That would be very nice. Would be very nice. That's okay. All right, so we're just gonna drive through town as we do. Just driving through. Cross street. Scanner things, chat. Scanner things. Nothing crazy going on like the other day. The other day was. I'm ready to move out to the country, to be honest. Get away from the city. So a snowstorm in January, got it. Oh, just like tornadoes and oh, you got a hailstorm and your crop is damaged by 50%, you know, and I would like to see bringing crop insurance and that kind of stuff, like, be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool. Just saying. I'm here for it. Bring it on. All right. Wind that bends the corn. Yeah. Yeah, you get some goosenecked corn, you know? It's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Well, he was standing on that side of the tractor earlier. Now he's on this side of the tractor. Oh, it got really dark in here really fast. It was bright, and then it wasn't. For the record. Apparently, we've never put lights in our homestead here. All these days, we ought to maybe think about that. Okay, good. This is unlocked now. Something was weird the other day with the dolly on here. It was all like locked up, all awkward, like. But it is fixed now, so that's good. It was real awkward. Real awkward. Right? Be interesting. All right, what's going to be ready first, chat? It's like a mystery, you know? I mean, I know I can figure it out. I'm here for the mystery factor. That's the one that's Stevie's. Okay. That one only, okay, yeah. It goes 9. Okay. Don't want that. They're all ripening at the same. They're all gonna be ready at the same time? Boy. Oh boy. Gotta constantly check that shop because, you know, there could be something in there. Like a big mother bin, you know? Or another semi-truck. Although we kind of don't need that, but we kind of do. I'd take another semi if one came on sale and it was cheap. Cheap. I would definitely. Oh, field 32's ready. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we need to check our sheep and stuff on this next one. Our sheep are probably out of food now. Are getting pretty close anyway. Another tanker. Do those tanks really like to go on sale or something? That's the second one today that has been on sale for us. Actually, the sheep aren't doing terrible. I need to get that slurry out of here. 8.2 million slurry. That's kind of a lot. All right, I guess we go one more day and see what happens. Let's go. Get this thing all repaired before we head to the field. Make sure this rig is ready to go.